Now, meteorologist Peyton Malone, your weather authority, powered by AccuWeather.
Well, a big improvement this afternoon from yesterday afternoon, although we still have a few showers and even a few rumbles of thunder out there. The heaviest of it's over in Jackson County, but it's actually moving over into Alabama near Grand Bay and I-10. Also got some heavy downpours down towards Pascagoula and Moss Point. Gaucher, you're about to get a quick little brief downpour. Hurley getting a downpour. Van Cleve, you're going to get a little downpour. So these are just those little hit or miss showers and a few rumbles of thunder. The same over towards Pass Christian and Long Beach, up towards Diamond Head and the Kill as well. So it's a lot quieter today, but you still have that chance to see a few downpours. That continues as we go throughout the afternoon and evening, mixing with some clouds and those temperatures a little bit warmer today as well, just because, well, we don't have as much cloud cover as whereas yesterday we were overcast all day long. Futurecast showing just a few of those hit or miss storms as we go throughout the afternoon and evening. We're going to have to see if these thunderstorms to the north want to hold together later tonight, and around midnight we might see a few trying to move through the area, but Futurecast dissipates most of them. Now, as we go into tomorrow, we're going to have a little cold front move into the area, and it's not going to bring any colder air, but it's going to bump up our rain chances. Not a guarantee we see rain tomorrow, but the chances will be a little bit greater today. The big story with this front is going to be that nice dry air that filters in behind it. It's going to be here by Thursday and into Friday, which means lesser humidity, and it's going to feel much more pleasant out there, although the temperatures are still going to be in the upper 80s. It doesn't last long, though. That front washes out, and, well, the humidity returns as we go into the weekend. Here's the latest on the tropics. We have Tropical Depression 6 off the East Coast. It's not an issue for anyone. What we're watching is Dorian, and Dorian moved over the Windward Islands earlier this morning, and I'll tell you, Dorian's got a lot of problems going on with it at the moment. Not a very organized system, although they're still maintaining the winds at 50 miles per hour. But just look at this. Here's the island right here. See this dry slot right here? This is that dry air getting pulled up into the storm. And what's happened over the past 6 hours or so is that center of the storm looks like it's trying to relocate itself a little bit further to the north. So this is pretty common in these weak tropical systems like this. But what that does to the forecast is it makes it really, really hard to try to put a track on this thing, because that center can be jumping around a little bit. So more than likely, that's what's going to be happening with Dorian today and going into tomorrow and Wednesday as well. Not expecting any significant strengthening as it makes its way to Puerto Rico. Now, this part of the forecast is crucial in what happens as it gets into the Bahamas. So what it's going to have to do is it's going to have to survive this pass over the Greater Antilles. Puerto Rico's here, the Dominican Republic's here. There's a lot of mountains in the Dominican Republic, and if the storm moves closer to the Dominican Republic, it might tear the thing apart and it dissipate, but it might move a little bit closer to Puerto Rico, and if it does that, it'll have a better chance of maintaining itself and maybe even strengthening as it gets into the Bahamas. So what we're going to be watching next, or later this week into the weekend, is can Dorian survive, and if it can, it looks like it's going to start to jog a little bit further toward the northwest. Yes, there's a possibility this gets into the Gulf of Mexico, but other than that, it's really too early to speculate what this is going to do once we get past Sunday or even into Labor Day. But it's definitely something we're keeping a close eye on. And, of course, it's a good reminder that, hey, we're getting to the peak of hurricane season. Go ahead and review your hurricane plan just in case. But not bad this week once we get past tomorrow, Thursday into Friday, looking very nice. Doesn't last long, though. Rain chances return into the weekend.